Greetings, my Rantians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome back to another episode of the Anno 117 Endless Mode on Veteran difficulty. I want to start off the video with a very serious note, or on a very serious note. I already messed that up. Isn't that fantastic? I want to thank each and every one of you who are new here and are leaving incredible comments, deciding that, you know what, this guy is worth growing, this guy is worth watching. It really means a lot to me. So I really want to thank every single one of you, and obviously to Ubisoft for granting me this incredible opportunity and having early access for the game, because more than likely I wouldn't have been able to meet most of you guys yet. Maybe in the future I would have, by continuing to post every single day. But this is an incredible opportunity that they have given me, and I want to definitely, I've said this many times before, I'll say it again. I know I sound like a broken record, but you know what? Saying thank you, for me, is really important. So thank you to every single one of you. I truly appreciate all of the incredible support, the constant reassurances, the amazing opportunity to get to know you guys. That for me is very important. So all around, I'm very fortunate, very blessed. And if you're new here, as always, hello. How are you? I have Anno content almost every single day. I post almost every single day. But while you guys are also seeing this intro, I want you to know that I'm going to be live streaming on this particular day, being Tuesday. So if you guys would like to come and hang out for a little bit, if you're able to, the link is in the description. If you need your drops still, well, I got you. So feel free to head on over. We're going to be streaming the game for a good couple of hours. I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to see. I want to meet as many people as I can. That's what I enjoy. That's what I want to keep doing. That's the community I want to keep fostering and growing, with you being a part of us. So without further ado, let's just jump right into today, shall we? So the game might look a little weird for like a hot second. It might even go into a black screen. Excuse me for that. It's just because whenever I have it in that particular mode, it just likes to not work with the cursor a little bit, so that's why I have to fix it. And you know what? We're already starting off perfectly. Yeah, people are sick because they didn't wash their hands. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, yeah, it's spreading. Okay, so there's a couple things we're going to be doing today. We are going to be massively expanding on our Libertas workforce because I need more money. We can't fit this thing here. I thought I could. Well, technically speaking, I can if I move like that road. If I get rid of this road, I can do it, which I guess I'm going to do because I need to get those people healthy again. It's definitely the difficulty mode that I've set this on, and it's all this is happening. It is what it is. So that one should still make it all the way to there, and we'll deal with this illness-related issue relatively soon. But we're making 1,000 on the balance, which is fantastic. And I did say I did want to colonize this island if possible. We'll see, fingers crossed. Hopefully. But we also do need some really awesome research. So we got through a majority of the economic ones that we have access to right now. But we can't do this one yet because we don't have 5 tons of concrete in our stockpile. So, time to go down the civic route. I want market forces. Extended range for those markets are going to be fantastic. Next one, quarter mastery is always nice. Cargo weight slowdown, we do not like those. Flagship can have 2 additional cargo slots. That's pretty good. Voluntary vigilance is always fantastic. I love these wells. Okay, they are very good, and I'm gonna definitely start researching them. Next, I want the Cult of Minerva. Then I want the latrines, because yeah, being healthy and all that good stuff, we need it. We need it absolutely. Then the watchtowers, and then the Night's Watch. And this is gonna sound a little weird why I'm doing it in this order, is because in the grand scheme of things, I know I'm gonna have more issues with fires and illnesses than I ever am with happiness, because I know I can provide them happiness needs relatively easily, and it's at 21 right now as opposed to minus 629 for island fire safety, so that's no good. But let's go ahead and start off on those house constructions because that's pretty awesome. Also, I want to show you guys this. Nico did mention to put a little pathway or something through these lavender groves, and I figured, you know, I was going to play around with it just a little bit. I'm not entirely dead set on it yet, but I thought a nice fountain in between these two villas would look pretty awesome. So, went ahead and did that for the time being. You let me know if that looks pretty cool. If not, I can probably fix it. I more than likely will eyeball it enough to see, like, you know what? I can already tell you there's one spot that's bothering me. Right here. I think it's part of this guy. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and make that into a piece for the lavender grove itself.
Has started in your city.
Oh, yeah. Okay, where's the fire? Really? Who done it? Well, can you make it all the way there? No, you cannot. Okay, that's great. See, that's why the wells are really important. Really, really important. Okay, one more of these guys, if you please, because we're gonna have to put this fire out, and it has to be in the spot where we'll be able to legit put the fire out. I guess here is fine? Question mark? Yeah. I'm not liking that spot much, but we can fix it later on. 1, 2. I think we can probably put like one home right about here. 1, 2, and 3. And I think no, we won't be able to get the road to that guy. Okay, let's get the road across to you. Let's get the road down through here. You get a little piece, and you get a little piece. So I think that's relatively as good as I can get it for that spot. But I really want to try and work over here. I also want to just clarify something because I'm not entirely certain what the idea was. Were you guys mentioning to have the villa be over here on this ridge line? I'm going to put this down as a blueprint. I want you guys to tell me if this indeed is the spot that you were thinking about. Because initially, my idea, seeing as how this is going to be like the most heavily dense area of the settlement, is to have it up here on this ridge. But if you guys prefer it to be there, we can do that. Alternatively, we can have it in this spot as well, because let me just go ahead and copy that. It might not let me do both, so I guess I'll remove that for the time being. Alternatively, this is also a really nice spot to have it, because it's just one lone ridge over here, and it's overlooking the entire island. So you guys let me know which one you prefer. Either option A, to be down there, or option B, being here, or option C, we can have it over back here. Now that I put it here, I'm kind of favoring option B. This is totally, I'm not going to pull a Calidus on you and saying that you have to side with me on this one, otherwise you lose Imperial favor. But I'm telling you, given my personal opinion, this is a nice spot for it. I'm putting my hands up. That's all I'm saying about it. I will wait to hear from you all, my lords. So let's get back to building all this lovely, lovely buildings. Love to see it. You know, I put down this spinner specifically to make the spot a little bit more productive, seeing as how I was planning on getting to the side anyway. But now I'm kind of regretting my decision a wee bit. We'll have to see what happens. Let's have a little piece there, a little piece there. They're gonna need to have their services anyway, so let's see if we can put... Ooh, wait. You know what? Hold up. I feel like a tavern over here is gonna be a little bit better. Maybe we can have it like this. No, that's where the little gate is. I'm kind of digging this. Yeah. Can we put it on its side, maybe? No, I feel like this is better. This is better. Wait, no, I lied. Push it back by 1. Get a little road to it. We're gonna fix that up because I like where this is placed. It's really pretty. Okay, market forces unlocked. So that means our markets are definitely gonna have a lot larger radius, right? Which is only gonna be further enhanced by the fact that we will have paved roads later on. Love to see it. Need more of their housing. I want like one here, and one here. I like that a lot. Yes. One there, one there. Let me get there. Oh no, do not do that to me. Thank you. Let's go and do that. And then we'll worry about, like, their hats, their tunics, all that stuff once we get to the point that we're like, oh, okay, yep, we totally forgot to give them all the good stuff. Which, I want this known, you guys are more than likely not going to forget. I will. Because that's just how I am. Let's get a little road here and a little road here. But yeah, I'm very appreciative of every single one of you for giving me the real opportunity to grow here. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. Let's go and get these guys here. I need to be mindful because... Shrines to Mars, you don't say. Okay, there. Oh, we need concrete. Okay, we're getting there. We're working on it, that's for certain. What do we need exactly? What do our plebeians need? Our plebeians need... Well, we don't have the Garum right now. We're working on it, though. The other island that I have there is fine. I haven't provided soap to them. That's what I needed to do. Did I give them... hold up. Are you... Are we I can't believe I'm about to say this. Are we incinerating enough of the piggies to make the lard? I don't think so. I'm sorry. This is going to reduce the island happiness. They're not going to like this at all. But they're going to be cleaner. That's always a good thing, right? Wash your hands, kids. Oh, Lord. I think maybe, like, if I can fix this spot up a little bit, we can have it there. Do I really want it next to the Shrine of Mars? I think he'd be pissed. Pretty sure he would be pissed. Moving some of these guys out will probably be the best option. Just pushing them down either this way or working up into where I want the walled settlement to be, or the main settlement to be, rather. So let's move these guys. One here and one here. And we'll put the first of the soap factories, or I guess in this case, a soap maker. I'm still used to some of 1800s terminology, right over here and connect it up. Like so. I think we should definitely have our security forces over here. So you never know what's going to happen now. Minus 155. That's just, ugh. Really bad. Yeah, it is what it is. Until I get more of the higher level stuff for them, it is what it is. So how is our other island doing of capital line right over here? So this one has the macro population for the Gatum. So I think it may not be a bad thing to put a couple of these ones down over here. It's not meant to be a massive population, but it's meant to at least be useful, I guess, probably the best way of going about it. So let's get this little spot fixed up there, and we'll give them another fisherman's hut right there too. So a nice fishing and farming settlement, and these guys are already praying to Ceres, which is ideal. And
possibly require?
We need to really bring over some sales. That's going to be really important. I think another soap maker can be back here, actually. So that'll require us having another warehouse or where are these parts. So one right here, perhaps. I might have here. I'll just put you there. Make life easy because we have the spinner here. Oh, we already have that. Never mind. I saw it. I see it now. That's the problem. A lot of beautification could also be done today. I think that's going to be a cool idea. There's plenty of room to expand this field. I don't know why I didn't. Or I'll tell you why. That's why that no work, is because this one is going to be better. There we go. Now we can make it look awesome. I want to build some shrines to Mars. We have to do it. Let's see about doing something like this, just for the aesthetic. I swear, I feel like I'm sounding more like Gasparov every single day. Please do not hate on my aesthetic. I can't build here because I'm not sure about where you guys want the placement for that villa, of course. But it's good that we're making a decent chunk of money. I'm happy about that. We might be able to get that island before the other NPCs go and snag it from us. I'm just saying. What happened here? What'd you do? What the heck happened? Oh, you don't even have the tavern either, my guy. Oh, well, that sucks. I feel like I just want to give them everything. It's just that the thought of needing to provide to them everything in the world is just overwhelming to me sometimes. Yeah, we can make that work. I'll move these guys out because I'm already building a fair amount over on the other side, so a tavern over here is definitely in the cards. I think it's fine. Let's build a road there, so they're going to benefit from this spot anyway. And now everyone around here should be getting the tavern need.
I can't wear a toga. You've missed the sight of me bony knees.
Oh, okay. At the same time, minus 830 island fire safety is definitely no good. I'm going to take over some tiles to capital line right now. Let's take over about 30. Because they're slow to process, and I don't really want to be wasting them. It's not like they would be wasted to begin with, but I don't want to just be taking a whole bunch and just forgetting about it tactfully. But now we have a bunch more of our Libertas workforce, and we're going to keep going. Because if I were to continue on with this road, which I'm not sorry. I said I'm not sorry. Did you hear that? I'm sorry. The walled segment, I want to see where can we take it from here. We can build it right in this little spot, like to right here. I want to try to utilize our actual tiles as much as possible. It seems like this is the way to go. Okay. And this can be another entrance into the upper city. Let's see how far we can take this. Right to here, I would imagine. That's a good spot. And then we can have 2 wooden gateways, one right here and one right here. Perfect. And again, those are costing us our workforce just to keep those things running. So we'll have upkeep reductions on it, so not a big deal. This is not a bad spot for a market, actually. Even though that is there and is getting all of them. Well, there are other services. Like a wicked awesome fire station. That's probably going to be really important, right? I think so. And then a medicus at some point. Let's build some homes like right up against it. I don't want to keep sticking to like this design. I have to mix it up. If I don't mix it up, then there's a problem. We'll have one road go through back here, right? And then we'll angle it down because we have to get in through here. And naturally, we need this road connected up there. This other road will go in through this gate. And then we have that one going into that gate. Nice. You can even just, for the hell of it, go and link these guys up there. And we can put some homes along... Oh, what you doing? How dare you? In fact, this would work. I'll tell you why. Because you can have the road go right here. And this one guy can just be solitary, like so. Let's have a tavern right in the front here. You know what? Hold up. Maybe the medicus is definitely a good idea here. Yup, it definitely was. You saw how much it came down? Definitely. Put that to there. Have like maybe 1, 2 homes like right up alongside it. That's not too bad.
Some ingredients are missing.
Yeah, we're currently incinerating the piggies for you. Don't worry. And you're going all that way in order to do it. God bless. Is that enough, or do we need more of that? I'm pretty sure it's enough. Question mark. It may not be. It may not be. Well, we'll have to see. In fact, 1 minute. Go and take a look here. 1 minute as opposed to 1 minute. Oh no, so we definitely need 2. Yeah, we need 2 of these, unfortunately. Yeah, put 2 of those down right there. I don't care that they're not facing the same direction. But what we can do for sure is definitely put a medicus over here as well. And we definitely need to also have fire safety. City status established. Vast Imperial City. We're at that point now? Holy crud. Okay. Well, we're moving up in the world, apparently. Just like this channel. thanks to you guys. Smile. Now all we need are my banners. That's really it. Once we have the banners, then we're smooth sailing. We don't have any more timber here, but I'm gonna go and put that market down here as well. And looks generic, is probably completely generic, but I'm gonna put the tavern like right there. And we're gonna head towards our other island so we can work on that for a little bit. Why are you pushing my ship out of the way? What the heck's your problem? Okay, thank you. Good to see you. So let's get these two built up first. And then for the Garum itself, we already have salt ponds over there. We can process them here, but we don't have any plebeians. So that's going to be one of the first resources we're going to trade over to Imperianopolis. But the other one that we really are going to have to work on right now are the olive growers, which I'm really excited to see this because I don't believe I put down this building at all before. So I'm not sure what their fields even look like. But I like this spot, so we'll put that right there. Hence the tiles. Let's bring it up to there, and oh, really? Really? Yeah, you look cool, don't you? You look really cool. 160? Dang, you got a lot of fields. Yikers Island, but that is so sick. How fast are you? Well, you'll be faster once I get the shrine to Ceres up here, which is absolutely imperative. There we go. So let's see.
May our soils reek ripely in your care, that when seeded they burst forth with abundance.
Hey, lady, you forgot to give me your money this time. Okay, let's see her devotion meter here. Almost at 10% productivity boost, which is lovely.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Excuse you? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because of these guys. Yep, that dropped it down. Almost 1,000? Please tell me there's like an achievement for that. Because I'm probably going to be the only person that makes it up to 1,000 and doesn't do anything about it. I need the money, so help me. Okay, we're at 72 devotion with Ceres. If we get up to 100, which would require us to have a bunch more housing over here, totally fine with that, by the way, we'll be able to reap the benefits very quickly. Where would be a nice spot to have this? In fact, hold up. Fix this up. Fix that up as well. Construction area is blocked? No, it's not. I want another olive grove. It's so nice. Just to finish this spot out, you know? And then the road would have to come down from like right about here to... I wanted to make it like this to have that curve with it. It was a crisp 69 denarii as well. Nice. Let's see if we can get all of this. That's already at 160, but I'm stubborn. I like to make them look pretty. Who says you can't on an expert, or I guess in this case, a veteran difficulty mode? I'll tell you, no one. Always beautify, gamers. It's fun. Beautify and build weird designs. It's fun. There you go. Put like 3 homes there. What the heck? It's still within range of a market, so totally fine. It's just not in the range of a tavern. Win some, lose some. What are you at? 88? That's because they're not in range. Well, we have room to the immediate left of the building. And I can go ahead and put some more of our Libertas housing over here. And let's see how we can make this work. That's not bad. That was a small one. How about that? There we go. Boom, boom. Looking pretty good. Getting up to 112. Okay, so with 100, that means we are going to have a 20% productivity boost when it comes to the olive oil and the olive press. So what about the olive press itself? We need to have plebeians. So what we're going to do is from Capital Line, we're going to be exporting out the mackerels as well as the olives themselves. This is primarily going to be a farming settlement, but I cannot deny the fact that marble is present here. We're more than likely going to be tapping into it. And with all this said and done, we need to get some ships made. Really important. Or purchase them.
Here on Lily Bayon is an escape, Governor.
Is it? Okay.
Paradise.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you. I just really need some rope because I didn't necessarily want to make it myself, but if I have to do it, I'll do it. How much is this? 1,000? I want to save the money though. That's the real thing. Build those two. Let's just build more housing. Let them cook for a little bit of time, and then we'll come and take it manually. We'll bring over the olive oil and the mackerels. So if we put the olive press in the town, what's the benefit? +1 health? Oh, really? Well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. And in fact, I'm one of the people right now that I enjoy putting olive oil as a skincare routine. I don't like skincare products. I prefer olive oil. It's what they use for centuries. I don't want to get a cotton freaking product, and this is probably gonna kill my chances. It's not like I was ever planning on being endorsed by somebody like that, but I just don't like chemicals. I've never liked chemicals in anything, in food products, in any sort of beauty-related products. It's not like I use a bunch. I just prefer olive oil. Why the heck not? So move all these guys back over here. I actually quite like this corner. And this one can go right there. So we'll have a road go all the way to the back to connect to him. That really worked out well, didn't it? That really did work out well. Okay. And then back over to that one spot that I just opened. I want to put the olive oil press right here. And it is gorgeous. You have no right to look that good. You look good, honey. And you even have a nice little olive oil picture right there. Looking awesome. Wolf, back to you too. It's really nice how we've been expanding the city like this, just along this bottom area, continuing all the way to our castrum, which I'll probably work on fixing its walls, because I'm not really, 100% on them either. For example, I wanted this side to be further in and then have the wall going back out, but we'll work on it when the time comes. We still have some ways to go before that happens. And if we are at... Hold on. This is 2 minutes for this, so 1 minute 30 for the olive oil press. So it's going to be a 2-to-1 ratio. Even with 20% boost, what are you at? Oh, wait a minute. We could probably do a really, really big power play here. Required devotion of 500 over here would make it 30% productivity for all of these. Okay, and later on we're going to be tapping into the wine, absolutely. Okay, that's what we need to do.
There's a market for everything.
That's what we
Desperate enough.
really, really need to do. Okay, so where can I put these guys? I wanted this spot for the wine. Maybe over back here we have some hemp farms. I don't need a bunch, I feel. Yeah, just put maybe 2 down. You can be here. And you can be, right about here. And let's get the road attached from here. We'll just link up over back here, I believe. This one looks nicer. Okay. Oh, God bless. Okay, so wells are here. We definitely have put down a whole bunch of wells around Imperianopolis, but otherwise we're going to have a lot of fires. That's not what I want. Not what I want at all. Not what any of us want, really. 2 of those, and then we need our tunics. Let me get some more research points out of this, too. So that can be right there. have this one at least back here too, because we're gonna get some benefits from that. And then we need the sheepies. Let's go and put the sheepies right here. This one is a minute processing for that, so one of these should be sufficient for a while. +1 denarii right over here. That's pretty good. And I'll put the second one back here. It should make it. Yeah, they all will make it to the main harbor here. Perfect. Love to see it. And that'll increase our devotion, I hope, by a decent amount, because...
The wall's got my name on it.
Does it really tell you how many you get from here? Not particularly. Okay. Well, we'll find out. Okay, let's get those wells put down, because this is really crucial. Really crucial. Open area here, but I didn't want to necessarily leave spots like that for this particular building. But let's just do our due diligence to put down as many wells as humanly possible at this point. So that's good there. And we're going to keep trying to bring that island safety meter down. Really crucial. If we had these earlier, I dare say we wouldn't have had a fire, but you never know. Being on the expert difficulty, you're always bound to have some randomness happen. Let's see, where's the next good spot? One, like, right over here if it wants to move. There we go. One back there should be fine. If I get a road to go behind it, I cannot. Oof. Not gonna work then. Oh, there. That works. 830. It won't bring it down all the way, but it'll definitely help. That's a good spot. And you can put them right next to, like, these buildings as well for the fires, the vigilance. But at the same time, it's not going to, like, drastically improve their odds of there not being a fire, etc., etc. So just need to keep understanding you have to put down these main buildings here. You have to. And this does cost a workforce. So we went down from like 800 or 900 down to 750 something. Can we not build this here? Oh, it's because of this little bit. Oop. Get rid of that then. Because we need the well. And with additional buildings that we'll have later on, we'll be able to reduce the fire safety down to more agreeable level. And a lot of it has to do with just the city status. We're very densely packed here, so it'll always spike up like that. Okay, how many followers do we have here? 133 still. Okay. Well, it did go up a fair amount, I believe. Let's put some more homes over on this side now. You know what? That's... Oh, wow! Holy... Okay. Alright. I see you. Take you to there instead. And then you can go down right through here and down to there. How many more do we have here? We have 17. Okay, I kind of want to get like 2 more of these made. I just think it's going to look cool with the entire, like, a majority of this side to have olive groves. There we go. Are you going to make it all the way down there? Dude, that's awesome. I think if we just build farms in the back here, we should be able to make it down to the harbor easily. 155 with ease, and that little bit right over there. There is a mountain slot over here along with that one, so I don't necessarily want to block the two, but I also need to pre-plan the road so I can have another farm over here. So those 2 roads should be sufficient, and we'll get another olive grove. Hopefully it'll fit over here. I want to imagine it will. 160, it seems like a really large area. Oh yeah, easily. Perfect, and then you can also fill out these spots, looking great. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very pretty. I love it. I love it indeed. Now we're up to 178.
Sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bone.
Let's take a look-see. Are we providing everything? Oh, no. So the sardines are going down. Porridge is also going down. But it's also being affected by Ceres herself. And the bonuses that we have from her, rather. If I move this guy, can I? I can a little bit. That way I can have, like, another fisherman's hut right there. I need to move these fields out. So I can do that. Are we okay with this? Oh, yeah. We're at 90. But I still want to fill them out like this. And we're not praying to Neptune on this island, so that's why the sardines are not going to be as great, but the porridge definitely, we need to have a little bit of work on that one. Or do a little bit of work on that one. I don't know why I can't speak today. It's really weird. Some days I'm like really fantastic with the commentary, and then I'm just like other days, brain don't want to work. You know, I do have a wicked awesome cup of coffee to my left, and I have not had much of it. Maybe that's the reason. Excuse me while I take a quick sip then. And just like that, my commentary is going to be immaculate. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. This might be too far away. How is this not far? Oh, now it is. Yeah. I was about to say, how is it not far away from that harbor? Excuse me? That's just, no. No, I don't appreciate it. I think for a time being, I'll put this one right here. Don't necessarily want to build another one of those. Because if you didn't know, the warehouses do take workforce and they have the upkeep. So it's a bit of both. I like that feature. Again, I'm a weird one. I personally like features like that. Very, very much. So how much do we have over here with the mackerels? We're at 28 so far. Getting our tunics in. What is wrong with the hats? Do we not have enough? We are making enough, but what's the issue with the sheep? Huh? Okay, now... Is it being affected? Hold on, where is it? No, so that's weird. Okay, well, I don't think it's that much of an issue. I think it'll just stabilize over time, but we'll just leave that be. How much olives do we have in here? That's also a good question. We have 17 so far, but we need more. I also believe it's a fantastic idea to get fire safety going here right now. In the form of getting this building up and running. So at least we're going to be in the positives with fire safety. At 32. Okay, great. And then a well probably like right here. That'll help out. So at 57. Great. And I believe if we get one more, we can put it right back here, or we might not even need it. I don't think we need it. That's at plus. Yeah, I think that should be fine. That should be fine. If anything, too, I probably can utilize this settlement to make rope. If we have... you know what? Hold on. Perhaps not. If it requires plebeians, we don't have it. No. No. At least for now, I don't want them to raise up to be plebeians at all. I think what we are right now is totally fine. Almost at 250. Yeah, we're going to need to get up to at least 500 to make it a 1-to-1 ratio with everything over there. Because at 120%, it's a minute and 39 seconds, and these buildings are a minute 30, just flat. But now this is the main goal, so we're almost there. Which one? You know what? Hold up. We need this ship over here, like right now. We're gonna come here. We're gonna colonize the island, okay? And I'm gonna take out a small loan from, I believe, Concordia, unless we are going to be making enough money by the time, or have enough money to snag this island just like that. If I remember correctly, it was 33,000. I think we can do it. What is happening? Is something burned down again? Okay. Okay. No. It is what it is. Are we working on the watchtowers now? What are we working on? Oh, Cult of Minerva. Okay. And then after this, we might as well go for hospitality and then this one, I guess. There we go. Cult of Minerva has been Research. So now we're going to be working on the latrines. Okay, listen. I was in tears. Oh no, she's going to colonize. No, 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 please, 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 do not turn. She's going to take it. Oh my god. No, wait. Yeah, she's going to take it. That is crazy. I needed this island really bad. Is there another one out here, perhaps? So the NPCs have pretty much taken over every single major island I could have possibly taken over. She only has the one, but now we're getting kind of close into the enemy.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
No, they won't. They're fine. Just need to get the watchtowers and it'll be okay. At least I have the money. If anything, I might start getting some trade agreements. Then I can import what I need in from them. That's another idea. Because that whole plan is moot now. I don't know how you can purchase islands from them.
Population growth should equal that of yeast in a fresh jar of beer.
Okay, so buying and selling. Okay, trade rights offers. Because I don't think I can just immediately later on declare war on somebody. I have to have a reasonable justification for it, which I do like that mech, but right now this really hampers a lot of my plans because I do need it. I did need 2 of these particular goods really bad. Oh, okay. It is what it is, champs. We gotta adapt with the way the AI is. Let's see if there's another island over here. Unexplored region. Oh, new island. Okay, what do you have? Shoot. Nothing I necessarily care about.
Purify yourself in the river or get nothing from me.
Why are you pissed? What'd I do to you?
Through the waves.
I didn't do anything to this man. In fact, he's been the one snagging my islands. Okay, so if I were to go to diplomacy really quick.
You may approach, Sister Governor.
Okay, if I were to open reputations, okay, I need to figure this out. So we're currently in a neutral. Can reroll.
Lady Concordia seeks to expand her flock, we've got a few choice lambs on offer.
So she's at +20. We're at -4.
Your people are ailing.
Island settlement cost can reroll at traders. Okay, that.
As coarse and crude a meathead as ever, I see.
Def-
How much?
Defensive alliance with the Emperor. We don't necessarily care about that. What would this be? Rebellion. The Emperor sends waves of ships to attack rebels. Exemption for island tax. Okay. What about this one? Proconsul Imperial title. Defensive alliance with the Emperor. Force the other governors to be your specialists even if they're not allied. We are eventually going to have to figure out the whole military stuff because it's just I need to eventually expand.
What could you possibly require?
But for the time being, I guess it's fine-ish. What the heck? What happened? What is going on here? I left for like a second. You guys are already rebelling? Well, it is what it is. Need those watchtowers anyway, because it's now -456. So I'd like to try to get one of these things built up now that I have the money. And we can start working on getting a couple of these ships made. In fact, what...
Indication of greatness.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Let's get the ship stuff going. We need rope yards, and in fact, this low-key works. So initially, my plan to fix up this area can indeed be changed. Yeah, I guess I can live with that. We can have a warehouse be right over here. We're gonna need more hemp farms, as our guys are currently not particularly happy. We're running out of sardines
Go to the sea.
because we don't have enough of our workforce, isn't it? How about you guys stop this one? Let's try to get the situation under control. They're not in any way.
Dear, the stores are overflowing.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's okay. We should be maxed out on... No, we're not. Okay. I guess we can try to build some more homes. We're trying to cut down on these rebellions right now. So let's go ahead and put this guy down right about here. Oh, we already have them working on it. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's get a couple more of these homes. We can't build there because we just will not be able to get our road towards it. Let's get another set like right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, we can't even build over here? That's because of the well. Oh. Okay. Well, the well is going to have to move over to this side then, because I need to connect these guys up. Okay, and you go to about there. Nice. City status has increased yet again. And I'll do the exact same, like, right here. Should be able to get a road to this guy. Yep. And then a road down here, too. Didn't necessarily want to build that close to our castrum, but I'll probably end up moving that row over to this side. And I'm actually going to do it now. You can go there, and then you can go here again. Get that road right to there, and then delete this one, and then delete that one. Great. What do you want? Abandoned residences? No, they're coming back. They're good. There any more islands?
Waiting.
Okay, what are we on now? Okay, we're getting close to the latrines, and then we're going to work on the watchtowers. That's going to help us out a bunch. A lot. Okay, and you guys need to get back to work again.
My eyes.
No, you can't rest your eyes at all, champ. You got to get to work. Time is money. Time is indeed money. We need more of our sardines. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to build them all here for now. More likely move them at some point. And the hemp definitely, I feel, is going to be, again, another problem. Because, obviously, as we continue to expand, the more goods we're going to need to get those sails and the ropes built up. So, this other guy right here should help us. 51, there we go. And over to you. That one farm should be sufficient, I would imagine. Okay, now we need those latrines, or as Morgan put it in the live stream, the poop shacks. I think I was laughing very, very hard. Very hard. Like, to the point that I was actually crying. Because it was so random. It just, like, out of nowhere. Oh, we got to put down the poop shacks. Like, I can't. Put this one here. So we can at least fix one problem, which in this case is the island health-related issues. And this is also... Is it taking workforce? I don't even know. I don't think so. Nope. Well, at least that's +8. That's definitely a plus. Get it? No? Okay. It was worth a shot anyway.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Okay, what's this? Okay, awesome. I'm taking it. I don't care if it's a small island. I need it. I need it, like, right now. Where's the ship? In fact, it's a really cool island. I like it. And the smaller, the better. And truth be told, this one was kind of far away and in between him. At least I just have her island in the middle here between us. But now... Oh, this was so lucky. Is this an island we can colonize? No. Yeah, let's take it before she shows up, because clearly the AI is relentless on trying to take these spots. We have 3 mine deposits, marble and minerals. I'll probably export the minerals, because Capitoline also does have marble, which I don't really need to utilize a hell of a lot of right now, but we have the 2 slots. I wonder if later on having an aqueduct over here was going to be a good idea. Ooh, thinking. All right. 15,000? That's a lot better, in fact.
What could you possibly require?
some would say a legitimate steal. Given the fact the other island was like 33,000. So I'm happy I have money. Okay. For the time being, though, we're going to have to put down this right here. It's only going to be at, what, 15, 20? This is at 71%. It'll be very slow, but until we get some timber in here, it is what it is. Leave them to work passively. And then let's head on back over here so we can get some of the resources that we've been stockpiling over here. I might bring over some sardines as well. We have 54. We definitely need them here in Imperianopolis. And then to give them the olive oil, definitely important. So I think we should be doing fine with the fish now. Porridge is still good. Tunics are meh. I think what I'll start doing now is putting in some buy orders for certain goods, like these. Go ahead and get a buy order for those. Get a buy order for these, because I don't want to run out of them. I really don't. I might as well go ahead and do the exact same with the 1 pound fish as well. Salt is totally fine. Plenty of pigs. What else can we possibly put a buy order in? We can do this as well. Let's go ahead and do it. Or, unless, hold on. I have never built this. What do you Oh, okay. That's all I needed to see. Fire safety goes down the drain. Absolutely not. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. What I want to try to do in the last 10 minutes is a little bit of beautification, because I have been sorely neglecting it. Let's go and put some of these mosaics over here. I do have this other one, the solar mosaic, which is also pretty nice. I guess I'll put some there and some here. And I like these community statues, so put this one right here. And then I really do like the Officer of the Pax, but you know, my OCD kicks in and I'm like, they need to be the exact same on both sides. You know what would have been cool? Like the Aragonath having 2 statues of Isildur and Anarion, both having their hands out to stop everybody coming in. I don't have any ones like those. I mean, I do have the lions. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I'm gonna make it look a little nicer. One here, one here. I need to swap its position. There we go. And because we are a settlement devoted to Mars, we're gonna need some braziers. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, hey, is this entirely safe to put an open flame next to these very wooden platforms? Yes, it's indeed safe. I'm telling you, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just tactically forget it. Everything will be fine. That should be fine-ish. What about... Hold on. What else do we have here? Oh, we could have put some fountains here instead. Maybe we should put some fountains down here. Oh, we won't be able to even fit them. Nope, they're too large. Okay, cypress trees went out. One there, one here, and one here. Oh, nice. We got the watchtowers. Okay, let's get the watchtowers built up before we do anything else, because yeah, I don't want people wanting to kill me. That'll be really, really bad. Okay, this road can go. Watchtower. Watchtower. Where else can we put this? Don't have any room back here. Unless I get rid of certain spots. Prioritize putting down a whole bunch of the wells. That's a good spot for a watchtower. That's a good spot. You know what the watchtowers remind me of? If you guys ever played Stronghold 2 way back in the day, you'd put like a little guard post next to the granary, and if one of your citizens decided they wanted to...
dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
No, they won't. They're fine. They would protect the stockpiles from being raided by bandits. So, I don't know. I thought that was a really fun mechanic way back in the day when I played that game a bunch. Watchtower here. And we are using our Libertas workforce for this, so I'm going to have to definitely work on that a little bit, which we do still have room back here to expand. Let's go ahead and do just that. Let's get a road back here and bring it up to there. I want to build all the way to about this spot, and then the road going up is going to be here. Perfect. Some there. I don't know if I can get a road back there. Let's see. I can. Awesome. That means one other home here might fit if I didn't bring that all the way down. Let's see. There we go. Perfection. You need to have the market and all that good stuff, but if I just move this house, it will solve all those problems because I can just get the road in between. And it will go to this last one. Nice. Same with you. Pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Hell yeah. Might even be able to put like a farm or something in the middle there. That might look nice. There we go. Happiness still a
Fire has started in your city.
There is no way. Where? Okay, well, you know what the good thing is? We are right next to this thing, so that'll help us. These guys are getting a lot of fire. Well, I do technically have a temple, or in this case, sanctuary to Mars out here, so... Oh, that's what I didn't build over here. I should probably do that. It'll help us out. This is, in fact, a very good spot for it, and we're going to move some homes now. 1, 2, 3. And we can even build some up in this spot. So let's just do this. Bring the others over there. Or over on this side, for that matter. Up this road, if you please. And same with you. You can go over here, I think. Nice. And bada bing, bada boom. That'll make you happier. Please? Like minus 581. That's when you know you're on like a expert difficulty mode, I swear. Put that here, put that there. I really like doing this. You. Actually, this should be at the ends. And here I was wanting to do, like, beautification for the most part. Are we bringing in the other stuff they need?
You can hear all they teach boys at the Grammaticus from streets away.
You can? Damn. Okay, that's pretty cool. New milestone reached. Can we get one of these going? We need some more sales, which I haven't really been making at all. Sales would need more sheep. Do we have enough here? Oh yeah, we're totally fine with that. We can have the sail makers, in fact, be over here as well. I constantly forget where they are. They have their own little spot here. So we'll have the sail maker right here in the front.
Everything is perfect for the governor's visit.
They are a little faster than the rope makers, which it's fine. Totally fine. They'll start passively making a whole bunch, which is great. I want to fix up that spot. That's the next plan. And then we'll get the Gatum works out here to massively help out with this. I think in the next episode, what we can do is we can really start working on the upper city here. And really after determining where you guys want the villa to be, if it's not out here, then I'll start working on getting like a little community built up over on that side too. If not, then we can start working up here and shifting some of these things off, because then ideally I'd like to get the piggies out of here and probably like purchase in the tiles, because those are fire safety hazards, and just reduce as much as I possibly can. What burned down over here? Oh, the port stand? Well, that's not good. And getting some more depots and all that other good stuff. The other NPCs don't want to trade with us, do they? No. Enter war declaration menu. Ready? War allows governors to settle their differences with the Emperor's approval. The Emperor may choose to end the war if a character with high reputation is losing. Really?
Imagine the unending lines of Rome's vast legion, approaching like shimmers of death from the desert.
Okay, well, that's certainly something. I don't think anybody wants to trade with us quite yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, minus 150. But I think we will be able to navigate through
Before
all
we
of
judge,
this.
Walk a mile in someone else's sandals.
Oh, you need a grammaticus over here? That would help. Well, where the heck are we going to put it? I think if I move these or these ones, it should be good. I mean, this grammaticus is all the way over there. So that's kind of resulting in them not having it. But hopefully we'll be able to mitigate that situation as quickly as possible. I do want the civilian ship really bad. And these guys are starting to get some timber for us, so that's wonderful. I need to move that up in here, because this is where I know for a fact is going to be 100% productivity. 100, there we go. And you can come here and connect up there. So we'll have a warehouse right here. -1, that's fantastic. Let's get a couple homes for now. Just along the road here on both sides. There we go. That should help solve that problem. Fast forward so I can at least get a market and put it like right in the middle here. Need 5. At least get the 5 before I can do that. One more if you please. I should have just brought some over. I was being lazy. But I don't think there are any other islands, unless there's something else down here or maybe there. I don't believe there is, though. Okay, back to irregular speed. Get rid of that little piece, too, while you're at it. And give me this really cool market. Thank you. Boom. So now we should have more of our Libertas workforces here. And Imperianopolis is looking fine. I'm sorry, Imperianopolis is looking fine. We need 2 more sails in order for that to be built. And I do want to do that as quickly as possible to start trading over the olives and the mackerels over to Imperianopolis. Am I also buying in these tiles? I'm going to do it. Buy tiles. And buy pigs. If I can somehow miraculously get the letter.
Signs of public unrest.
I swear, it's no kidding, champ. I'm gonna get rid of them for the time being and see what happens. Because then we also have these ones that are causing -2. And all these stacking are a lot of it. Okay. Alright. Well, that is a problem, isn't it? Yeah, they don't stop. They're not going to stop. Where can I put another? Well, here. You can go up there. And because you guys are such incredible, incredible citizens of Imperianopolis, you get to have this lovely building close to you. That's what you get. I can't build to that house. Maybe I can bring it here, though. Pretty cool. Nice.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Okay, game of betrothal. Okay, escorts a equestrian woman or teenage daughter into your praetorium. Okay, with rage, match a couple. Which one's gonna give me happiness? Prestige, -1 happiness, don't like that. +2 happiness, -1 prestige. Okay, order the girl to serve the Vestal Virgins of the temple. No, allow her to marry the lover.
As ever, we shall obey.
Perfect. Because that's going to help out with the island happiness. God bless. Now I don't have to worry about this too much. All right. But until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We finally built up all the way to here. What I'd like to do in the next one, hopefully, is just work on some beautification to make it look a little bit nicer, because it already is looking pretty sick. I will say that. And then let me know about the villa placement. I'm very curious about that, just so I'm 100% certain that is where everyone is hoping it to be. And this guy can go right to hell and stop extorting us for money. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.